Gentlemen, welcome back to DreamHack, day one of the Quake Live tournament, sponsored by Kaspersky. Of course, still in the Group A and B section. The next game that we're going to be delivering, no questions asked, is going to be Guard versus Fox from Group A. Fox already won his game. Guard has already lost to Sparty, unless we're going to have like some sort of, well, if Fox wins this, I mean, he's still got Demon in there. I mean, this group's set up on its up for anybody to win. Fox can win this and lose, and then Guard can get 2 wins. Sparty might end up losing like 2 games in a row if he loses to Demon, and then it could be like all a bit crazy. But this really is a game that Guard's got to win. Fox has just walked past me moments ago. He's actually gone into the bathroom. He's come out of the bathroom now. He's obviously washed his hands and not dried them because he's rubbing them down his jeans. Fox, you sly... What? Animal. Yeah, so here he comes. I'm just watching him. It's like a kind of like one of those heroic moments where someone walks like from a hangar to go into a... wait. He's coming by. Fox! Quickly! Are you going to win?
If I am, or how? What'd you say?
Both. Are you going to win?
I have no idea. We'll see.
Are you good at Quake, or are you good at Hon?
Both equally. I'm really excellent at Hon.
Well, that gives us a lot of confidence, all the Fox fans out there. Any last words you want to leave to the audience waiting to watch this game and supporting you, or anybody who's not supporting you, or anybody?
Yeah.
Weird question, wasn't it? It was a bit of a weird question. Okay, what's your favorite color? Tricky one. Okay, simpler. Why is your nickname Fox?
Well,
you have no answer? Get out of here, dude. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're no fun. Good luck, Fox. I'm sure. Why is Fox called Fox, Kilson? Do you know why?
Maybe he see himself like a fox?
You are a genius. I'm glad you're sat behind me. Thank you, Kilson. Okay, so there we go. I just wanted to annoy Fox for an interview as he walked past there. There we go. That's the Fox interview, and Kilson, he's a smart man. All right, here we go. I had no questions for Fox. Let's get ready to get into the game. I'm going to start screaming into the mic. They are just sat down. And we appreciate you guys all listening in. Make sure you get as many people into the Level Up channel, by the way. We've only got 332, and the Honcast people are doing Honcast, and they've got 335. Dash Honcast have 3 more people than us, and it's us versus Honcast. So get more people into the Level Up channel. It's us versus Honcast. I mean, seriously. Don't even join Honcast to see if they got more people, because then we're already losing because you're joining them. They don't know it's a competition, but it is. They're casting Heroes of Europe to the left of me. So we need more people. Yeah, spam the people. Welcome. We're winning now, by the way. Fuck Honcast in the arse. You can join Honcast, just to check. You can join Honcast and spam the Level Up channel. Ruffle. Fox is in both channels. He's on the fence. He doesn't know which way to go. Okie dokie. So, I don't have a second microphone, Joker. They were meant to get me a second mic, and I could have had someone commentate with me, but I only have one mic, and it's like on my face. So unfortunately, I'd have to be very close to somebody to be able to pass with him. I know, Joker. I asked for a second microphone. I've supplied the first mic, the first sound card. Me. I'm clothed. I did that myself. I turned up. And they need to get me a second microphone, because I would have had, Kilson's here, Baz isn't playing, I really wanted that, and so I'm sorry that it's just me, but of course, you gotta be grateful that, at least, I'm here doing it, I hope. So, if I can make it any better, anyway more, I will, but unfortunately, that's out of my hands, yeah. I've asked him, dude, Joker. Me and you, Joker, there's like a whole conversation going on between me and you. How you doing, Joker? You alright? Good? Okay, great. All right, so let's go into the game, because our relationship is over. I'm breaking up with you. And we are going to be doing Fox versus Guard from Group A. I can tell you the maps. DM6 is out. T7 is out. They are out of fashion. And I am going to be in game. And you know what? They've even started them early, haven't they? Trance, please tell you're in game. Trance is in game. I can't hear you, Trance, by the way. Maybe my microphone's fucked because that happens. I can't hear anything, actually. Oh, no. I know why. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I didn't know the game started because my headphones popped out. Alright, I'm back in game. 1-0 start. That was a bit annoying. Twice that's happened. I told the admin I'll tell him to ready up. Whatever. Guard takes the first kill onto Fox and currently maintains control. And we'll have to see how well Fox is going to do. Trant was in game, so I'm sure you got your in-game your picture, your sound, so you saw how it went down. Zame is going to connect to the server for watching. Fox does get himself a Mega and a nice railgun. And very, very happy of that situation. If he gets a 50... Oh no, Guard, what are you doing? You've got a machine gun. You crazy man. Yeah, that could have been bad for Guard because, you know, Fox was going for the 50, but he had a rocket launcher, you know, ready. And that was the worst situation for Guard to be in. So I actually believe Guard to be slightly luckier from that situation than Fox. But we are at a nice 1-1 game. So let's just pretend I didn't just miss another minute of the game. Let's humor me at least. And just say the score is 0-0. Okay, we went. But here we go. And my headphones came out, so that's why I didn't hear game sounds. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you, Trance, but no one else can. Red armor to play for. Guard misses the rocket jump. Well, and he said he was playing 7-10 before, and that's definitely a 5-10 move. So let's see if he can up his fraction. Fox knows one railgun will probably end up finishing it, and Guard just sneakily gets away after the railgun was reloading. But Mega goes for Fox. 7 minutes 25 on the clock. Quarter of the game is gone. Nice red armor pickup, really, really clean. Bottom yellow's up, and Guard can't get onto it, and he's taking a railgun shot, and that's going to really hurt him here. You know, he's not building up at the moment. He's still waiting. If I switch over to Guard, look what he's doing. From Druids, by the way, Swedish organization. He's still waiting, you know, just for the red. And oh my god, you can't get hit by these rockets, dude. I mean, a lot of damage given, but wow, we almost got hit by, I believe, a rocket on the way out. Oh, my sound's stereo again. It was mono before. I fixed it. Yeah. Pretty, like, once again, very loose play by Guard. It's like, he's kind of just, you know, and this is what he said. He said that Fox is a player that can take advantage of me. Like, he normally owns me, I think he said in his, you know, accent, which I really didn't understand, but I kind of translated. But, like, you know, he did say, like, Guard said, hey, he owns me when we play online. And I just think that, you know, Guard is such a loose player. Well, not a loose player, but he wants to be exciting, it feels, you know, and he does find the game exciting. He says it's quite addictive. But by doing so, you know, Fox is a player that capitalizes off... No, he doesn't punish you for having fun. It's not like that, but it's more like, you know, you're doing something unconventional. The reason people don't do this move is because this is how you counter it. And you don't often catch Fox off guard. So we'll have to see if Guard can do this. He's quite at a disadvantage. As we switch over to Fox, 200, 160, and he's got Guard up by top yellow. And there he is. Nice rocket on the way out. LG is definitely in favor of Fox. You don't want an LG Fox. 30% LG on Fox. One railgun would have been the end of Guard. He's got 6 HP. Guard is hitting also a 30 LG, so they are actually even, but it was Fox that hit the better percentage from the red armor platform. Oh dear. Good rocket jump up, good execution. And Fox has also got a brilliant position here because he can cover any weapon he wants, and he's decided to kind of block off the LG and secure himself the Mega, and he's done so perfectly. Now he can go through, look for the shotgun shot. Oh, he is no unkind. He hit the wall. Who hits walls? And there's the 50 gone as well. So Fox knows that Guard's most likely going to be coming out of this room to try and cross and get himself some more armor. He's probably gone lower now, but he isn't actually even there. He's actually waited and gone higher. Got himself the 225s, avoids the railgun. Well, I say avoid. Fox misses the railgun, and Guard hits some nice plasma gun, and I think Fox just ran out of ammo on the LG and got punished. I mean, that was a big punishment there, and Guard's going to pick up the Mega, and, you know, Fox might have had everything he needed, but not the LG ammo, and now he's going to have to kill himself trying to get the red. He has got an LG now, but Fox is going to... Oh, he's on 2 HP. And he's hit the rocket, but I don't think... Oh, he's hit the second, but it's not going to be enough. And, wow, 70 health left on Fox. He gets everything he wants and gets away cleanly. But, important, Guard did bring us back one frag. And, you know, very much credit to his plasma LG combo, but Fox, you know, not keeping his ammo there. Ammo management, you know, that's a big part of any game, especially ZTN. It's so easy to run armors, but running, when you have to run everything, it gets more tricky. But he is back on control, so, you know, would you say, is it a mistake of Fox? Was it Guard playing well? I mean, it's a tricky one to call, because maybe I think Fox was overextending himself. And here comes the kill. Guard not even having a chance to hit a good rocket there, so no damage. And it would have been important if he had hit a rocket because of the time between the power-ups. And there we go. And that's why it would have been important. That shotgun could have been a killer, but it wasn't. Fox is going to go further into the lead, 4-1. Guard, no items on him, just a grenade launcher. Yellow armor stolen. Top yellow gone to Guard roughly at the same time. Fox missing the opportunity for a railgun, but you don't really want to enter a room with a railgun most of the time. Waits. Perfect play from Fox. Once again, you know, Guard, that is a clever move. That could have caught some of the best players out, but not Fox. Perfect railgun. Catches his foot as he goes at the jump pad. Reminiscent of a Cypher move back in the Extreme Masters, pulled that one out. Fox showing us how it's done also. Plasma to LG again. Does a lot of damage. Red armor's going to be spawning. Fox knows he can muscle his way in on it, but he's actually trying to catch him out, and he wants to just fight him. He's done some damage there. And the railgun shot's good. There's a second. Doesn't connect. And wow, you know, Fox is hitting a high percent, I'm sure. Well, 32, not as good as he should be, but... Oh, wow. Nice play from Guard. Hits him with a railgun. 10 HP. Fox tries to drop down, trying to take the Mega with nothing, and doesn't do so. He was predicting maybe Guard went for the top 50 or health, just trying to, you know, replenish. But Guard actually stuck strong, so that's a really good play from Guard, because we know that he's got really good kind of item timing, especially on that Mega, and he's definitely going to have to use that. We've only got like 3 more Megas, or 3 or so Megas before the game ends, and Guard is going to try and play him, and here comes a potential kill. Oh, plasma gun could have been devastating had it connected earlier, but Guard makes it a 3-point game, and he knows Mega's up. Watch him drop for it. He's got to cut Fox out, and he's going to go for the kill. He's taken damage. One rocket would have killed either of them, and Guard comes out top. But look, Mega's been sat down there for so long. Was that a good move? Was it a mistake? It's your decision, really. I mean, we'll find out, I guess, in the future, because Guard, you know, he got the frag, but he gave away a key item, and he's now going to have to play against somebody with roughly, like, you know, 150, 50, you know, by the time they meet with a Mega ticking down. And he's only that, but reverse with the armor, so they're roughly even. And sometimes health is going to make everything happen, and that's a big mistake. And Fox doesn't take advantage of it, maybe as he should, you know. And there comes a railgun, and Guard's going to commit. He gets onto it, he goes to a railgun, and he misses. And that was his opportunity. And, you know, Fox was at the 80 health mark, and I think a railgun would have taken him out. I wasn't with him at the time, but Guard, he's on the item. But look at this. Rockets perfectly placed to the left of Guard will bounce him back into the wall. And it wasn't an easy run, this one, for Fox. You know, but you can never count this guy out. He is, you know, the oldest ice climber. No one who wants to hit air rockets. Day one's too early for air rockets, apparently, in the Extreme Masters. But it was good. But I will say this. The Liv Fox was as good as he can be. 10-4 for him would have been a bad score. For Guard, I think he's still finding his feet here at LAN, but he is, you know, giving us some great moments. You know, and you know, the great thing is, you know, even in Quake Live and stuff, you are forced to make decisions that sometimes, you know, are going to cost you or break you, you know, the game. And Guard made a decision. He went for the frag. He sacrificed, you know, controlling the map to try and catch up in frags. And I think it was a good move versus Fox. But it was just unfortunate that it was Mega he sacrificed. Had it been Red Armor and he controlled Mega, I think he would have been okay. But sacrificing Mega is too big of a sacrifice. So, you know, but he was in the situation. He was forced into that decision. And, you know, either way, I don't think there was a win-win decision there. It was just, you know, do what you do and see if it works out. So then, DM13, they're ready. We're ready. And once again, get as many people as you can watching the stream, guys. We've got some great games coming up later. We're here until, I do believe, about 10 p.m. We will move in. Guard dodges a nice rocket there. He doesn't get the best spawn as terms of items, and he can't really nudge Fox off the red, but he can do some damage. Oh, no! Guard just rocket jumped into the lava with 1 health left. Picks up the 50. And that's really gonna... Yeah, you come into a new map, you're like, new map! We're level. And then you're like, but I'm gonna rocket jump into lava. It's my secret move. And then that's pretty much gonna cost him a lot of his health and cost him the first frag. So Fox then takes the lead, hits a nice rocket off the spawn. Red Armor's up, Mega's up, gotta get both, doesn't want to be slow, probably gonna rocket jump out. Ninja. Oh! Good move. Guard, very fortunate. Nice rocket jumps from Fox, and yeah, Guard picks up a kill. So Fox just dotting there. Really, it was like, I mean, Guard was late for Mega anyway, so Fox didn't think he was going to be like coming for it. But then, of course, you know, he should have maybe thought he's coming from top yellow, and it could have been an option. Great vertical rocket from Fox, and I think he's heard the pickup, by the way, in the shotgun area. So he knows his opponent's at least over by the plasma gun or somewhere over there. So he's just going to kind of mop up the rest of the map. And he's given away Mega doing so. His opponent, yeah, did just have the shotgun. So he was correct in his prediction of what was happening. But giving away Mega, rocket launcher versus shotgun, I think it's a good trade for Fox. You never know that shotgun's going to hit you. But look at the plasma gun. This is a plasma gun that can rival Calypt and Avec because he's literally made frags happen because of some of the opening shots of the plasma gun. And this is, once again, Ghost Plasma. Pretty damn good, even from a range. And 1 shotgun blast now to finish. And it does do so, but oh wow, he's in the open. And there was a 25 available for him. But he gets the frag and gives it up again. And we're back to a 3-3 game. Really, really tense here. But once again, you know, Fox... You know, we have seen a much looser Fox in the in his, you know, later career here in Quake Live. Lots of more rocket jumps, lots more kind of movement, not so passive as he used to be. And, you know, Guard is also kind of loose, so I do believe that the 3-3 scoreline, you know, you could say that the frags really haven't come to the players who've been in control. They've just come to the guys who've been hitting the shots. So I still think it's a very close game, and that's a brilliant move from Guard. 1 more to connect. And he even jumped off the platform, and look at the plasma gun. I mean, Fox just sucked that up, and nothing he could really do. And Guard is going to take a quick 2-frag lead with 7 minutes to go. And you know, we only played 3 minutes, and we've already had 8 frags. It is a high-scoring DM13 game, and that's what I mean. They are just going at it. You know, someone might break away, and right now it does look like Guard's in pole position to do so. And... You know, Guard, we haven't really seen him have to play the, oh, wow. Great kill from Fox, rushing into the Mega, perfectly timed, and pushes Guard off the RA with the LG. Guard will take the shotgun. Switching over to Fox, he's not got everything he wants. He hasn't got a rocket launcher. He can't get position on the top yellow, I mean, any yellow, because he hasn't got a rocket launcher. He can't rocket jump up. He's going to have to take the long way around. He's going to lose 1 yellow. Now, he should probably just be like, I am going to hold this room and stop you getting the red. That's his job, and he is doing exactly that. Going to cover the top first. He's probably going to spam a rocket and then go check bottom. Does do so. Guard comes in, and Guard will get himself on the Mega. He should really be spamming. I mean, it's always, you know, apparent that your opponent will try and drop down, so you always want to try and spam those rockets just to see if you can catch him off guard. Didn't do so, but I think he was just happy he got the Mega. And, you know, with a 1 frag difference, it's very close, but Fox has hit a lot better LG recently. Guard is down to 50 armor. Fox will catch him. Can't connect with the final rockets, which would have been the execution of Guard. No armor for Guard right now. Fox, too much armor. Very greedy. Gets himself a mega as well. Big difference here. I mean, Fox is looking to equalize, you know, before the 5-minute mark. He doesn't want to wait for another mega. He wants to catch him, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Here comes some LG. He's got 1 rocket shot, and he's surely going to catch it, but Guard, very, very lucky, I would say, from Guard to get away around the corner before, you know, as he could shoot that rocket. You know, had he have not been like a centimeter ahead of, you know, of where he was, he would have been killed. He didn't get the red armor, though, so he's only prolonged what could be his death. Fox still has him trapped. He should be spamming bottom. Guard comes out top. Guard is literally hanging onto his, you know, 1 frag lead by the skin of his teeth. Fox, I'm surely not frustrated because he knows it's probably coming. Shoots a machine gun and misses the rocket and gives away a red armor. But he's like, I'm going to kill you. And there he comes. But at what cost? Look at this. 23 points of health as he ties it up. And look, we've got Mega spawning. And the big question, do we know if Guard has a Mega time? If Guard has a Mega time, Fox is in trouble. There comes the 25. Mega's up. He gets it. And that's a big thing for here for Fox. Guard obviously didn't know how hurt he was. He's come in to try and do the red armor. Stands on it. Gets the kill. Great play from Guard. And, you know... Oh, Fox will get that one. The rocket launcher from Guard actually put damage on himself, but he did so much damage, Guard. He knows that he should just probably get you know, to an item and he should be able to secure it. I can't see him losing red armor if he goes there. And he did drop on red armor, but he's slightly off on his timing. He's got to watch out for the rocket jumps. He missed the rocket. Got to watch out for an aggressive attack here. Fox will probably jump in. And he does do so, and that's... Fox is like... He's not holding on to a lot of his health and armor, but he's taking everything away from Guard. So Guard is like got nothing to work with. Fox might not have a lot, but it's better than, you know, nothing, which is what Guard's at. So as soon as the next red's up, that's going to be a big item to play for. No one's taking it, but there we go. Guard's got it. As long as... Oh no, Fox, that's a bad move. Guard should be able to punish him, and he has done so. And surely he's going to bite the dust here, but he gets away. Excellent kind of strafe out, and we do have lag. We had some lag there. I wonder why.
Prepare to fight. 3,
Hopefully it's
2,
fixed.
1, fight.
We had that a couple times so far, and I thought it was me. I don't want it to be me. Okay. It's all good in the hood. Fox gets himself a red. Nice rocket jump out. No fight taken by either player, or he's wanted to be taken by Guard. Fox will want to get in on the Mega if he knows it's up. Not sure if he does. Going to try and catch Guard off. Just going to deny the top yellow. Smart play from Fox, because that's going to, you know, hinder any kind of comeback chance from Guard. And Guard is playing on the defense with Plasma Gun, LG. We haven't seen rockets from him. And I'm just checking with Guard. He's got no rocket in his no rockets in his rocket launcher. That's not, you know, don't go around telling girls, you know, about that. But he doesn't. He's firing. He's not even firing blanks. But you know, so now he's got himself a rocket launcher replenished, and that's his defense weapon. He has to be careful here. He can't let himself lose health, and he knows this yellow is a big item, and he's actually put himself defensively on the LG to pick it up, and that could have been dangerous. Fox is actually, you know, more concerned about taking the mega health, so lucky for Guard that he wasn't looking to attack, but now Fox has got a good 10 seconds to put it back. He's probably going to attack mid-level. Sorry, top level. Guard will just wait. He's going to just bunker himself in. He's just going to kind of like work with the one yellow he's got. And he knows he can't get a frag, but unless Fox puts himself in a bad position, and Fox knows that Guard won't come out and attack unless, you know, he's got enough armor, and he hasn't. And Fox is going to try and trap him now. But you got to think, he's not actually that much an advantage, Fox, and he knows it, and he's going to go take the Mega. Fox only had 50 more armor than Guard, so you can't chase with 50 more armor, because one rocket, when you chase with 50 more armor, you will be at a disadvantage. So good play there from Fox, real smart. But he's trying to create opportunities here over Guard. But the longer he tries, and the longer he's unsuccessful, Guard will get the stack. And there we go, Guard playing a nice move. Red armor picked up by Fox, tries to rocket jump out. This could be Guard's chance. Hits one rocket, looking for another. He's got in on himself onto the Mega. He's hit 2 good rockets, doesn't hit the third, and he is going to give up the Mega to Fox. That was a big opportunity for Guard, but he's going to be happy because he knows he's got the game more level, and now the game is really up for anybody. And especially with those 2 rockets, Guard will probably try and take the LG fight. Is he going to drop down for red? He's not gone yet. Fox is at the advantage position. Guard takes the time, and he's made it. He's just got to get out. And we are going to go into overtime. And Guard gives us a smiley, but look at this. Guard hasn't got any rocket launchers, really. Ammo. He's got Mega spawning. If he puts himself on the Mega platform with only 1 rocket, it can be devastating. Goes in, gets it, and gets away. That's an important decision. He needs the LG ammo. No, he's taken so much damage, and Fox just punished him, and he's taken the frag with 63 points of health. And Guard leant over the edge there. He really exposed himself to that LG, and he was no dodging on his behalf. It was like, it was just staring at Fox, taking so much damage, and after all that time, and then blows himself up. He's really, with 1 minute left, he's worked so hard to push this overtime. But Fox, at the same time, has countered as much as he can. And, you just can't count Fox out. I mean, even Noctis said he thinks he might be top 3 if he's hitting. Even Noctis. I don't even know what that means. Like the guy with... I don't know. Anyway, Fox... 40 seconds to hold on to 2 frags. Guard wants the red, wants the Mega, wants the kills. He gets the red. He is going to get the Mega. And now, is he going to get the kills? Fox wants to run down the clock. 30 seconds. He knows where Guard's coming. Puts himself on the other side of the map. If Guard goes aggressive, he might pop out. Fox might just come out with an LG. But look at this. Smart play. And then he's just going to go somewhere else. He's like, I like this corner. Guard is like flying at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Here he comes. Slightly anticlimactic. Here comes the Suicide Squad, and it killed itself. Brilliant play then, both players once again. Nice play from Fox. Really showed us that he could hold on to even the toughest situations. Guard again played a great game. They will stand up and shake hands. And, of course, 2 losses now for Guard in his group. Fox will pick himself up 2 wins. He's got 1 last game to go. But, Guard, I think he's got to play against someone else. That makes sense, right? We'll have to see who that's going to be. I should get an interview with Fox now, a proper one. Guard is smiling, though, and he's actually sat behind some people. Kilson, go tell Fox to come chat with me. For 10 seconds. Kilson's like, yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, great play. I want to hear what Fox has to say. Fox can't say no to me, because if he does, I'm staying at his house after this. I'm going up to Stockholm, and I will steal stuff. Here he comes. Very nonchalant. He's like, I don't care. Alright. I missed the first minute of your game, by the way.
Oh, that was the most eventful one.
That was the most eventful minute, because you got a kill, didn't you? You were 1-0 up on the first map of ZTN.
I'm not sure if it was the first minute, but I was rocket... I knew he was really low, and I got red arm, and I was just making my way to Mega. And I was going to rocket jump up, and he shot me down into the lava. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, we saw the beginning of that. He rocket jumped off into lava. Did you see that?
I don't know. Well, I was rocket jumping up, and he stopped me with a rocket midair, so I fell down. And he must have had like 30 health maximum.
So let's talk about the matches and overall perspective. We're on IRC, by the way. Have you got an IRC channel, Fox? Do you want me to flood it for you? No, okay. Look, we got all these people on IRC that are talking to us. We've got 307. We need more. Okay, so overall performance for you. You've now played 2 games, 1 versus Demon. You haven't dropped a map so far. How are you feeling?
I felt I played pretty well. I mean, not way above my normal potential, but not below either. I can't complain.
Okay, so Noctis said he's coming to DreamHack to burn money. He thinks it's a good way to burn money coming to DreamHack. What about you?
I'm here to pick up some money. Because, yeah, I wasn't going to participate at DreamHack. Then the last minute they threw together an online qualifier, and they ended up putting 5,000 kroner, that's roughly 500 euro for first place. And, well, since none of the players already qualified for DreamHack were allowed to participate, it was basically... I couldn't...
Can't say no to the...
Couldn't not pick up that money. And then
Fox likes free money, right?
Absolutely. And
you want to give free money to Fox, we'll send your PayPal out there.
So then I learned that to receive the prize money from the qualifier, I have to actually show up and play. So that's...
There was a catch.
Yeah.
Are you okay with the catch, though? Is it worth it?
Oh, it's fun to be here.
So it kind of feels like no expectations for you, really. You know, you're just kind of here, you're just kind of doing your thing. Is that how it is for you?
Well, definitely don't have any expectations, but I do feel, I mean, it would still bug me if I played really terrible. I can't help it. Even if I haven't invested much, I'm just a sore loser.
Yeah, well I kind of had the same thing. When I quit Quake 3, I swore to myself I'd never play again. Because even if I played again, I would never be as good as I was. So it would just aggravate me. And if I played and lost to somebody that I didn't want to lose to, I would then train 3 months just to beat him. And, you know, and prank call his mum or something because I'd be angry. I mean, is it for you? Do you feel like when you're coming here and you're playing Quake Live, you know, you're not on top of your game? Do you get annoyed that you lost to somebody that like maybe you shouldn't have? Because so far that really hasn't happened to you. I mean, you beat Sturmy, you know, you knocked us out of the group almost. Basically, I think it was you who knocked us out of the group at the Inter Extreme Masters European Championships. It was you. You look smug. Does you feel smug?
Very smug.
Good. Smug Fox. But, you know, you haven't really had that. You know, how long until you're going to start losing to people when you're not training and you're going to be pissed off?
I'm not sure. I hope that never happens, really. I was not going to participate here because of the risk of that happening. And I'm not going to go to ESWC either. I don't know. Thing is, I've had a very busy spring. I might play for QuakeCon, I don't know. Had different things to do, like Hon.
I think that you're the only guy we've interviewed that we don't really know what's going on with the answers. So you've been playing some Hon, but tell us a little bit about yourself outside of Quake then, because a lot of people know that you want to, you know, I'm in the Honcast channel here. We're trying to get more people on Honcast, by the way, Fox. Look, we got more people in Honcast. See? Respect your roots.
Awesome.
Yeah, but like we're in a level up channel, and there we go. Apparently you sound like Stephen Hawkins. I don't think that's true. Maybe you're just like tired.
He is able to interpret the substance behind my words. That's what he means.
Ah, very good. So let's talk a little bit about Fox outside of gaming and being here. What do you want to do? What have you been doing? Because I mean, yeah, I do agree. Like, you know, Quake Live as a professional game is amazing to play and it's really a lot of fun. But I don't think there's enough tournaments now, you know, from the Painkiller days, from, you know, the WSVG days to keep you wanting to be at the top of your game. And it's not even tournaments, maybe it's prize money. So where are we going to see Fox, you know, go?
Well, thing is, the past 6 months or something, I mean, I've been taking steps to, I don't know. The thing is, I'm going to start at university this fall, and I had to take some extra math that I didn't have to be qualified.
Super duper math, or just kind of like 2 + 2 math?
No, it's pretty close to university level, I guess. And yeah, so I'm the reason not really playing much is because I've been busy taking steps to, secure an actual solid salary that I can live on. I'm getting old now. Never know, you might have to start a family soon.
Yeah, is that Trudeau pressure? Is there baby pressure in spring?
No, it's coming.
You're not shooting blanks then, like God. He didn't have any rockets in his rocket launcher. It's not a problem for you, right?
No, not at all.
Good to know, Fox. All right, so people are saying you need to reproduce like an animal, like a fox. It's spring. We love the community here, by the way, and Fox is smiling at your comments. All right, so he's more interested in reading your IRC chat than he is talking to me. So you go to university. What I want to know is, because I actually pick you out to be one of the smartest guys that I've seen on the circuit. Either you're just very good at acting smart, or you are very smart. I'm good at acting entertaining, but really I'm just a grumpy old man. But like, when you go to university, what are you going to study?
I'm not entirely sure what the English name would be of it, but I suppose it would be close to computer science. But that's something I'm going to do until I'm able to start school as an air traffic controller. And then I'll have the computer science thing to fall back on as well.
Okay.
I did want to go... I was pretty close to picking, called technical physics. That's basically, you can be a theoretical physicist. So I would be close to Stephen Hawking then if I went that. But I ended up picking a computer geek subject instead.
That's not a bad move. Okay, so, you're smart. You're studying a smart subject. And you obviously, you do feel like, that's easy for you.
Well, I've been so freaking lazy. I mean, I haven't had to do anything in the past 8-9 years. I'm way too... I've become so comfortable doing nothing, so it's going to be an adjustment, but other people can do it.
a challenge you look forward to, or a scary challenge? Because I'm a gamer as well, and I'm looking to get not a real job, an esport job, where a job I have to do more than just commentating. And that's scary for me as well. It's an adjustment. I mean, we are gamers. God bless our postures and all the gamer habits we have. But are you looking forward to that challenge, or is it a scary kind of change for Fox?
No, I don't think it's scary at all. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, actually. I mean, the reason I'm doing computer science is because I'm gonna go down the game developer road. I think because that's something I want to do in the future. Because
you developed a game, yeah, I'd play it. How's that? Is that confidence going into computer science? Would you guys play Fox's game if you developed it, by the way, on IRC? What kind of game would you like to develop?
Well, first-person shooters are, of course, close to my heart. I don't know. I think if I could have my pick, I would make the engine and try to put some soul into it. Like Carmack did to the old Quake engines. He really put the feeling in there. And that's what I want to do. I want to add the hard-to-define soul to a game. And I think that's done through the engine, very deep into the engine.
I think if id Software are listening now and Carmack heard those words, maybe we can get you hired. Maybe we can get id Software to put you through university. Should we try this? We can get a petition running here right now. Like Fox could now create Quake 5 with a new engine. I mean, come on, we'll talk to them. id Software would do it. Would you be interested in working for someone like id Software?
I don't know if I want to live in Texas, man.
Okay, that one's gone. Okay, id Software, don't listen to that bit. He's very willing to move, and he works very hard. At least there would be new maps for Quake Live, if you worked for him, maybe.
New maps?
Do you think you could design maps? Because it's a really hard thing, I think, to do.
Well, I'm sure I could make a few rough geometry of a map, but I'm no artist, really. Wouldn't look very good, probably.
Okay. Well, you have all the good answers, and I think you're going to be. I mean, it's always. A lot of people talk to you about Quake, and I'm just like, well, we know where you are with Quake. I want to know where Fox is going, and I think a lot of people want to. So I think you kind of given a lot of great answers. I think people would be very willing to kind of be interested to see how you go in the future, even if it's outside of gaming, because again, you've been everywhere. CPMA, Quake World, Quake 3, Quake 4, and now Quake Live. We're always going to be interested in following Fox. So I wish you the best future, but I'm sure it's not the end we'll see of you. And I hope I'm going to get a petition started to get you in id Software, replace Carmack.
Awesome. Yeah, replace Carmack for sure.
He doesn't believe that's going to happen, but it's going to happen. All right then, Fox. Thank you so much. Any last shout outs?
Really, I just want to say that everyone's looking at you as well, where you're going to go. We all love your cast, and we don't want to see you go.
I will still continue to cast, but what I'm going to do next is going to be bigger for esports than I've ever done, and I hope in some way I will get as many people involved as possible, including you. But it's going to be good for esports, and it'll be good. People are asking for jobs at id Software, by the way, now in IRC. I can't really get you those jobs. Last thing then, before I go, and I will talk about this later, what I'm going to do, you cheeky git for bringing it up. Now you're interviewing me, so I'm going to give you a really annoying question now to leave you. So when you have kids, when you reproduce, what are they going to be called?
Ooh, that's very personal. We have some geeky suggestions, and I don't dare utter them before we actually settle on one.
Is Trito coming up with the geeky names, or you?
Oh, both. We're both huge geeks.
Okay. I don't even want to know, but are they going to at least play games?
We'll see. It'll be up to them. I think it's going to be hard in the future to not play games.
That's the way we're going. So thank you, Fox. And a lot of people, there were a lot of people want your babies to be called Foctist and other stuff, so we'll have to see. All right then, so thanks for coming over. Wish you the best of luck in your game. Sorry for the weird interview. I don't do any other interviews apart from weird when I get the chance. So I look forward to speaking to you later and have a drink with you. So peace.
For sure. We'll have a few beers.
Sounds good, Foxy. All right then, so there we go then. That was Fox. Just come off his game. We've learned so much about him, about his Quake career there, I feel. He's really answered questions. I want to meet little foxes. I'm going to have to time my kids at the same time as his kids. So we could have so me and Fox can just sit there with kids and shit. It's totally going to happen. And then we're going to sit there and then I'm going to get my kids and my kids are going to play his kids in Quake and we're going to train them. And then we'll just sit behind them drinking beer, screaming and betting money. And, what more would a father want? That's going to be the future. Of course, his kids are going to be epic. My kids are going to be called, too bad, too late, too stupid, too stinky, versus, Fox, Wolf. They're going to have cool names, Jaguar, and shit. My kids are just going to be picking their noses. And his kids will be doing advanced maths and working out the best routes around the map to kick my ass. And now I'm going to have to kill my kids. And that'll be Fox's fault, and I'll take him to court. Okay.